and it's Mask Monday. Oh my goodness. What did I eat today? Like, I should not be having like weird stuff going on. Anyways, so we got the Bible, and we're in Genesis still for a little while. Chapter 42. So we're going to mask up. Grab your mask. Get you some skin comfy. And let's get started. Okay, so I just washed my hair. It's getting dry, but my hair is really limp, and I put oils in it, conditioners in it, a leave-in conditioner, and then this stuff that's supposed to like thicken it, but it's straight and flat and lots of split ends. That's, you know, how it's always been, and I'm old, so it's even worse. I did try to keep it trimmed, because that, like, the more you trim it, the faster it grows. You know, that works good. But I pull it all forward, put it in a rubber band, and then flip it back. And that way, when I do comb it back, there's going to be a little poof to it, so it won't be quite so flat. That's my theory anyways. So, you got your mask on? Whew. Let's get started. Joseph, I think we are just in the famine in Egypt, and everybody is coming to buy food from Joseph, because, you know, he was the one that read the Pharaoh's dream and told him, like, look, we're going to have 7 good years, but we're going to have 7 really bad years. And it's going to affect everybody, like not just us, but everybody. And Pharaoh said, hey, I'm going to put you in charge of this, because, you know, this sounds like something's like a full-time job. So I'm going to put you in charge of this. So we are now in the famine. Now Jacob, who was Joseph's father, he thinks that Joseph is dead, right? Now when Jacob saw that there was corn in Egypt, Jacob said unto his sons, why do you look upon one another? And he said, behold, I have heard there is corn in Egypt. Get you down thither, and buy for us from thence, that we may live and not die. And Joseph's 10 brothers went down to buy corn in Egypt. But Benjamin, Joseph's brother, Jacob sent not with his brothers, for he said, let peradventure mischief befall him. Lest peradventure mischief be... Okay, he was afraid something was going to happen to Benjamin. And the sons of Israel came to buy corn among those that came, for the famine was in the land of Canaan. And Joseph was the governor over the land, and it was that sold it. Joseph was the governor over the land, and it was that sold to all the people of the land. Joseph's brothers came and bowed down themselves before him with their faces to the earth. And Joseph saw his brothers, and he knew them. But he made himself strange to them, and spoke roughly to them, and said to them, whence come ye? And they said, from the land of Canaan, to buy food. And Joseph knew his brothers, but they didn't know it was him. Joseph remembered the dreams which he dreamed of them, and said unto them, you are spies. To see the nakedness of the land you have come. And they said to him, no, my lord, but to buy food are thy servants come. We are all one man's sons. We are true men. Thy servants are no spies. And he said unto them, nay, but to see the nakedness of the land you have come. And they said, Thy servants are 12 brothers, the sons of one man in the land of Canaan. And behold, the youngest is this day with our father, and one is not. And Joseph said unto them, That is it that I spoke unto you, saying, You are spies. Hereby you shall be proved, by the life of Pharaoh you shall not go forth hence, except your youngest brother come hither. Send one of you, and let him fetch your brother, and you shall be kept in prison, that your words may be proved, whether there be any truth in you, or else by the life of Pharaoh, surely you are spies. So, like, bring Benjamin before me, or, rot in prison, you little heifers. And he put them all together into ward 3 days. And Joseph said unto them on the 3rd day, This do and live, for I fear God. If you be true men, let one of your brothers be bound in the house of your prison. Go you, carry corn for famine of your houses, but bring your youngest brother unto me. So shall your words be verified, and you shall not die. And they did so. And they said to one another, Oh, we are verily guilty concerning our brother, in that we saw the anguish of his soul, when he besought us, and we would not hear. Therefore is this distress come upon us. And Reuben answered them. I believe Reuben is another one of the brothers. Lots of guys. Saying, Spoke I not unto you, saying, Do not sin against the child, and you would not hear. Therefore, behold, also his blood is required. And they knew not that Joseph understood them, for he spoke unto them by an interpreter. And he turned himself about from them, and wept, and returned to them again, and communed with them, and took from them Simon, and bound him before their eyes. So basically, they're talking in their home language, and they're thinking that, Joseph's an Egyptian, and he's not going to understand what we're saying about, like, what we did to our youngest brother. Only guess what? He understands every word you're saying, and he is the youngest brother. Ooh, lordy, lordy. Joseph commanded to fill their sacks with corn, and to restore every man's money unto his sack, give them provision for the way, and thus did he unto them. And they laded their asses with the corn, and departed thence. And as one of them opened his sack to give his ass provender in the inn, he espied his money, for behold, it was in his sack's mouth. And he said unto his brothers, My money is restored, and lo, it is even in my sack. And their heart failed them, and they were afraid, saying to one another, What is this that God has done unto us? And they came unto Jacob and their father in the land of Canaan, and told him all that befall them, saying, The man who is the Lord of the land spoke roughly to us, and took us for spies of the country. And we said unto him, We are true men, we are no spies. We be 12 brothers, sons of our father. One is not, and the youngest is this day with our father in the land of Canaan. So one is not must mean like one is gone or deceased, or, okay. And the man, Lord of the country, said unto us, Hereby shall I know you are true men. Leave one of your brothers here with me. Take food for the famine of your households, and be gone. Bring me your youngest brother unto me. Then shall I know you are no spies, but that you are true men. So I will deliver you your brother, and you shall traffic in the land. And it came to pass, as they emptied their sacks, that behold, every man's bundle of money was in his sack. And when both they and their father saw the bundles of money, they were afraid. And Jacob their father said unto them, Me have ye bereaved of my children. Joseph is not, and Simon is not, and you will take Benjamin away. All these things are against me. And Reuben spoke unto his father, saying, Slay my 2 sons. If I bring him not to thee, deliver him into my hand, and I will bring him to thee again. And he said, My son shall not go down with you, for his brother is dead, and he is left alone. If mischief befall him by the way in which you go, then shall you bring down my gray hairs with sorrow to the grave. Chapter 43. Should we go on? Let's go on. And the famine was really, really bad in the land. And it came to pass, when they had eaten up the corn which they had brought out of Egypt, their father said unto them, Go again, and buy us a little food. And Judah spoke to him, saying, The man did solemnly protest to us, saying, You shall not see my face, except your brother be with you. And thou wilt send our brother with us. We will go down and buy food. But if thou wilt not send him, we will not go. For the man said unto us, You shall not see my face, except unless your brother is with you. And Israel said, Wherefore dealt ye so ill with me, as to tell the man whether you had yet a brother? And they said, The man asked us straitly of our state and of our kindred, saying, Is your father yet alive? Have you another brother? And we told him according to the tenor of these words. Could we certainly know that he would say, Bring your brother down? And Judah said unto Israel his father, Send the lad with me, and we will arise and go, that we may live and not die, both we and thou, and also our little ones. And I will be surely for him. Of my hand shall then require him, if I bring him not unto thee, and set him before thee, then let me bear the blame forever. For now, except we have lingered, surely now we have returned the second time. And their father Israel said unto them, If it must be so now, do this. Take of the best fruits in the land in your vessels, and carry down the man a little present, a little balm, and a little honey, spices, and myrrh, and nuts, and almonds. I believe myrrh had a medicinal purpose. And take double money in your hand, and the money that was brought again in the mouth of your sacks, carried again in your hand. Peradventure it was an oversight. In case it was an oversight. Take also your brother, and arise, go unto the man. And God Almighty give you mercy before the man, that he may send you away your other brother and Benjamin. I will be bereaved of my children. I am bereaved. And the men took that present, and took double money in their hand, and Benjamin, and rose up, and went down to Egypt, and stood before Joseph. When Joseph saw Benjamin with him, he said to the ruler of his house, Bring these men home, and slay, and make ready, for these men shall dine with me at noon. Okay, that, I don't understand, but, okay. And the man did as Joseph bade, and the man brought the men to Joseph's house. And the men were afraid, because they were brought into Joseph's house. And they said, Because the money was returned in our sacks for the first time, we are brought in, that he may seek occasion against us, and fall upon us, and take us for bondmen and our asses. And they came near to the steward of Joseph's house, and they communed with him at the door of the house, and said, O sir, we came indeed down at the first time to buy food. And it came to pass, when we came to the inn, that we opened our sacks, and behold, every man's money was in the mouth of his sack, our money in full weight, and we have brought it again in our hand. So they're trying really hard. They're trying really hard here. They feel like they've been set up, and maybe they have. And other money have we brought down in our hands to buy food. We cannot tell who put our money in our sacks. And he said, Peace be to you, fear not. Your God and the God of your father have given you treasure in your sacks. I had your money. And he brought Simon out unto them. And the man brought the men into Joseph's house, and gave them water, and they washed their feet, and he gave their asses provender. So I guess he fed them, housed them, I don't know, took care of them. He took care of the animals. And they made ready the present against Joseph, came out at noon, for they heard that they should eat bread there. And when Joseph came home, they brought him the present which was in their hand into the house, and bowed themselves to him to the earth. And he asked them of their welfare, and said, Is your father well, the old man of whom you spoke? Is he yet alive? And they answered, Thy servant our father is in good health. He is yet alive. And they bowed down their heads and made obeisance. And he lifted up his eyes and saw his brother Benjamin, his mother's son, and said, Is this your younger brother, of whom you spoke unto me? And he said, God be gracious unto thee, my son. And Joseph made haste, for his bowels did yearn upon his brother, and he sought where to weep. And he entered into his chamber and wept there. And then he washed his face and went out. He was like so happy to see Benjamin and know that he was well. He went out and refrained himself and said, Set on bread. And they set on him, and they set on for him by himself, and for them by themselves, and for the Egyptians which did eat with him by themselves, because the Egyptians might not eat bread with the Hebrews, for that is an abomination unto the Egyptians. Interesting. And they sat before him, the firstborn according to his birthright, and the youngest according to his youth. And the men marveled one at another. And he took and sent messes and unto them from before him. But Benjamin's mess was 5 times so much as any of theirs. And they drank and were merry with him. And we're now at chapter 44. So, things are, there's mischief afoot in Egypt and with Israel. Israel is Jacob. God told Jacob, I'm going to change your name. We're going to call you Israel from now on. You are Israel. So there's that. Anyways, any comments? Let me know. Comment below. How are you feeling about this? Do you know the story? Do you know how it ends? What happens? Shh. It's a story. Don't give away the end. And until the next time, I hope you wake up dancing. Wake up dancing. Ba-bum-bum. Wake up dancing. Every single day. Bye-bye. Oh, my face feels so good. So good. I love a good mask.